Yeah, so work on a Saturday, y'all. The 3rd of December. Yours truly, Maurice D.
He made you promises, can't you see your own? Didn't you realize what you did to me was wrong? I ain't got no choice but to leave you alone. I got to move on with my life. On with my life. Move on with my life. I got to move on with my life. On with my life. With my life. Listen. Remember how we made good loving from the bedroom to the front door. You said it couldn't any better, boy. That's when we had to take it to the living room. I done told you he could do much more if he could. What is he waiting for? He said he happy, alive. He forgot to tell you, girl, his freakiness and wife. With my life, my life, move on with my life. I got to move on with my life, on with my life, move on with my life. I know you come running back to me when you find
On your mind this morning, simply drop it down there, man.
but I'm gonna find me a new life.
If you're out and about, please drive safely. It's a little slippery out there today.
Losing you. How could you mess up our happy home? He said you loved you. He's leaving you alone. He said he make you happy, alive.
Preacher.
Forgot to
No, it's truly.
kids and his pretty wife. I got to move.
Ain't no need of hanging around. I gotta go. I got to get up out of here.
Right.
Sounds of Maurice D.
I got to leave you alone.
Everybody on the sound of this microphone. Yes, music continue on. Yes, entitled Nobody.
Excuse me. I've been noticing you a long time. Always by your
Best of my own party blues, old and new.
very spot. Tonight, I've got to tell you what's on my mind. You say you've been hurt many times before. So have I. May I have a seat? I like to talk to you. Listen, I want you to, hey babe, this is not a lie. You can't take no more hurt in your eye. Listen, darling, I want my words to reach inside. I've been so too long, don't give a damn about my pride. I don't blame you, girl, if you're not free. You say you're tired of cheating and lying, but this that girl and me, nobody gon' love you like I love you. Nobody gon' love you like I want you. Nobody gon' need you like I need you. Nobody gon' love you like I care for you. Lay your head on my shoulder while I whisper here. I'll say all the things that you love to hear. But please don't leave me.
Yes, Don't leave, don't go.
If this world was,
Cause I'm up in Flint, Michigan where all the money finna flow. I got my letter. I got it. Let me stop that lie right now. Let me stop that lie, y'all. I ain't seen everything. And neither have you. Come on.
like I love you. Nobody gon' want you like
I tell you a lot, who tell it?
nobody gon' need
You man, what's going on, girl?
like I need you.
Water, milk, and honey, well, this 625 point some mil finna flow, y'all. To a couple people, that is. Someone just put it in the timeline. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. Do for the next couple hours, so I guess, you know, I'm with Maurice D. Davis.
No, you're cheating and
Talk plenty of smack.
guarantee nobody.
Ain't nobody gonna love you. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody gonna love you. Me and my buddy got hell. I no money, but I got a little gas. That's how we do it on Saturday, y'all. Say you can't party before 12 o'clock. Watch this. Watch this.
Someone find me somewhere to go. Ain't got no money. I'm tired of these bill collectors calling me.
Ain't got no money.
Say it, brother.
How these bill collectors calling me. Gonna have a real good time.
I had to party by myself. If I had to party by myself.
Gonna have a good time.
Look here. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna call my old buddy Goddamn, see if he'll roll tonight.
Party tonight.
Hello? Goddamn?
Hey, what's up, Maurice?
Hey, man. What you doing tonight?
Oh, nothing too much, just getting.
They don't call me the kind of blues for nothing.
Well, good. I ain't got that much ass. I'm over there. Gonna hang out a little bit. How about that? You know what? We'll check out on Chicago and my main man.
Check him out the last time I was here.
Well, I tell you, we ready, and I'm gonna be on by there.
On point, baby.
Cause you know what? I'm gonna party tonight. You don't hear me. I'm gonna get my groove tonight.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I'm on my way.
I'm sure a lot of people heard about the fight over in Southwestern by now. Good Lord. Them scholars was getting it in, wasn't they? Them scholars in Flint, Michigan was getting it in. And I had to talk about it. Son, your mind, we're grown, damn it. 810-221-9342. Get it off your mind.
My favorite song.
Put it on. I'm gonna call it the radio.
What you mean you don't
Back in the day, that's what it was.
buy you a drink? Girl, I ain't got no money. Too high.
Music continue on, y'all. Music gonna continue on right here. This is another one by yours truly. Good sounds of Maurice D. Davis, Cause Love Affair, y'all. Listen.
It all stopped. We was just having fun. I used to call you my secret little. Now get you out out of my mind. I think about you, baby, all the time. Your hook is in me to thee. Now I love you, darling, the same way you love me. I know I got a lot to lose, so do you. We messed up, darling. What are we gonna do? We're getting careless with our love affair. So careless.
Stop it. About the microphone. Oh, there is. I see the levels. Levels is off. See if I can adjust this. Thank you so very, very much. Oh, yes, it's up there. It's up there. Let me see. Let me see. My headphones off. That's what it is. Listen. Let me know if it get a little better.
I never intended to destroy your home. This thing called love is much too strong. I don't have the strength to let you be you, darling.
It's pinning the needle pretty rough. It's pinning that needle.
It's almost daylight. Wow. And we both must go home.
What's going on, T?
It's getting hard.
That was sad.
To leave you.
That was sad what that lady did the other day.
We're getting
boy, what is this world? Well, we here now.
So
I think we done went over the cliff, y'all. The Titanic has sunk. We must be on the back part of the boat.
Love affair.
Because like everything going here.
I keep this room number.
Yeah, that was yours truly, Maurice. There's something on your mind. Just drop it down in that timeline. I'm sure y'all got something y'all want to get off your mind, and hey, we can discuss it. Because there's a lot of things. I'm sure Jim and everybody else, D, T, down there in the D. Oh, I know y'all got stuff going on. Ooh, Lord. But we need to be mindful. This time of year, some people is on a mountaintop, some people is in the valley. And everybody ain't got a good day. But we are our brothers and sisters' keeper. That's what we are. I'm trying to lost all my dog music. I think this is my music. I don't know where I have my doggone music at. I'm doing too much. I got to slow it down. I got to slow this thing down. Yes. A little background racket. Man, I'm hoping everybody doing good. Once again, this is Maurice. We'll be back 10 this evening. I got a lot of difficulties, but I'm here. I'm calling myself testing it. I ain't scared. Only way you're going to fix a problem is to solve it. And guess what? You got to absolutely know what you're doing to fix the problem. My opinion ain't fix what I'm sitting here face number buttons. Ain't nothing gonna work. Just like the young man said, I got distortion. It ain't gonna get corrected unless I figure it out. And that's where we at, ladies and gentlemen. We need to figure some things out. This time of year, I noticed. I live in Flint, Michigan. In case you don't know, we're about 60 miles outside north of Detroit. Used to be Hicktown, impoverished, could hide and see it. Because I went downtown last night, and I done been a lot of places in the United States. Ain't many looking good as Flint downtown. Until you cross over a little bridge. You cross that bridge, and like bombs done dropped. It's like a forgotten city, and like good dry bones, drones. Did I say dry bones? Dry bones. Ain't nothing over on the north side of Flint. If it is other than Burston and Haskell Center and the North Flint Reinvestment, have I missed anything? The new Brownell Home School. Name something else that's prospering with all of this money. I'm so sick of these lying politicians. I'm gonna be nice. I'm sick of them. Y'all should be sick of them as well. Now all we hear is talk about all of this money that's coming in. Money, 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 more money. How much more money could come in a city and none of it reaches target? And the target should be the regular citizens that'll pay their bills monthly. And they ain't making it. Everybody over here foreclosing, everybody over here getting condemned. Business as usual. Try to be good. Try not to say nothing because I know I'm going to step on everybody's toes. I'm going to step on their toe. I don't care. I got a God I got the answer to. And then they do in the name of the Lord. That's the saddest part. They divide us, Republican, Democrat, Republican, Tom, Dick, and Harry, as long as that money go in their pocket, in their friends' pocket. Everything is beautiful. Them some lying demons. Them some lying demons. Did I say lying demons? Lying demons. And you're going to have to answer. God is not a respected person. Y'all playing in our face with this money. Y'all face with everything that come through this city. Nobody could help. Knowing people need rehouse this time of year, snow, it leaks alone. Because it just sit there and just drip, drip, drip. Can't get no help. Disqualified. Now everybody in the whole of the whole world know about Flint being man-made poison. Now they claim the water coming in, and when that happened, I was on city council. Matter of fact, I was tittering from a council member all the way up to vice president at the time. Me and Eric Mays, we rode together. I was on council before lying demons got me off the way where I could help it. I was 100% pushing just like I push now. Maurice, you gonna mess up everything. That's what all of the lying demons always say, because all they want is that money. Y'all elected. I didn't say y'all elected your demise. You elected your demise. It's almost over. Kids going to these schools standing outside. Ain't halfway got coats. They go to school to eat. They call them scholars. The water compromised a lot of these kids. The water really compromised them. And all these so-called Democrats, Republican. Last I checked, Mr. Democrats, and I don't give a doggone if y'all won. Everything is ran right now by Democrats. Flint should be well taken care of because it ain't nothing but a Democrats in power. From the front door to the back. From your governor on down. Why is the poor, black or white or any other race, struggling and suffering like they are? Why? Democrat. And I don't need your opinion. I need somebody that can be factual and give me some understanding. As a former elected official, 810-221-9342. And that's where I know they run. They tuck their tail. They tuck their tail, and rightfully so. Like I say, you got to absolutely, if I do right results, if I work 11 hours, I want my pay for 11 hours. I'll come and knock at these folks' doors and set you free. Vote for me. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And ain't did nothing but satisfy your own selfish, whatever the reason be. 810-221-9342. And it's time now. I like to discuss that water, but I don't know if y'all ready for it. I know y'all ain't ready for it. It's different than what your opinion is or what your assumption. I'm going to wait until you. I think I'll wait another week or so when y'all get your letters and y'all get all this money out of what's just going 11 to 12 years later. Where the people that was affected, most of them died. A lot of them died off. They're not. The kids was 8 or 9 years old. Now they're 18, 19 years old, and they saying they got to represent themselves. They got to get their own attorney. Man, come on now. But I will give you a little. I'm gonna give y'all a little hint of common sense. I'm gonna give you a little hint of common sense. Hey, Rodney, is the sound still distorted, or that's why I stopped it? Hey, Tony, is the sound distorted? Your sound, man. I know you know. I'm seeing red. Man, I don't want to have to get up and just this damn thing. I don't want to mess with that right now. If y'all can hear me, I'm just alone for now. Till the night I'll fix it. But I have to, other than Tony won't play. Tony Wiggins a smart man. He remind me of me. He ain't scared of ace. He don't care. And that's what folks should be. But when people playing in your face like this, y'all, it's time out. It's time out. It's time out. Everybody that's getting a little piece of pocket, everything is nice. And that's so out of order. That's really out of order. I'm trying to get these level because it's really irking my nerves up the thing penning. And it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be penning. But it is what it is. I don't want the devil. I don't want to get distracted. And I'm trying not to get into the place where I'm lying like everybody on God, lie on the devil when they know they the one doing it. They demonic self is the one doing it. And it's not right. I wonder if it's your headphones. Oh, somebody said they could hear me. Shotty, you can hear me? Good. A little better, but still in and out. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to try not to get caught up in hollering this mic because I distorted. But, let's have a quick discussion. First of all, this water cost, that's number one to me. I don't know if people really, that's what's happening. The whole country, Miss Leela McGee, she tried to tell people stuff, but the problem is people so busy want to give an answer and want to be correct. When you study something, that means you studying something that the average person, you become a student of the knowledge you just took in. Just like the T from the D, they had seen this lady yesterday. It was a situation up in Warren. Nobody know if she hadn't seen that. Now the people out there know more about it because they live up there. On the outside, I can have an opinion and talk about it. Case in point, Southwestern school fight. I have been a security at Southwestern. Been in many of them. Serious stuff. That happens. But on the outside, you can say one thing. On the outside, I'm title of a superintendent or whatever your board member position is. If you ain't there on a daily basis to see what them teachers and all them folks, that staff going through, you ain't gonna, even the students going through, actually give opinion. Unless you're willing to educate yourself knowledgeably of what they tell you. They there. Just like being a police. You see somebody shoot somebody. I talked to a police just yesterday. Man, at night, a cell phone look like a gun. And he right. You hold it up. He said, look, what do this like to you in the dark? That look like a gun. The black side, it look like a gun in silver. I say, damn. It makes sense when you're drilling it. Yeah, I get it. What am I saying? Knowledge is power. My said, but scripture says my people will be destroyed for the opinion. Everybody got an opinion. Right now, because the average person don't have accurate knowledges and stuff, you really getting played. You really getting played. $620.25 million came to Flint. It was around 85,000 people at the time. But now we way down up under that. Wait a minute. I got a question for Tony Wiggins. I got a question for you. Right question for you. My question is this. Hey, with my damn phone go to clowning. My question is this, Tony. Right now, anybody else in Flint? If you pay a water bill in Flint, Michigan, you pay a water bill. Why wouldn't you qualify a reimbursement of something effective? I got a question. But it would be better imposed to the people y'all elected. Mayor Neely, Ladera Lewis, Or start from Alameda and 1 all the way over to 9. Jonathan Jarrett. All 9 council persons. If somebody paid for something defective, if I bought a computer at Best Buy that's defective for $2,000, they only get certain people they return. And people even lost their life. You have and have nots. That's why they use. I've been on council, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care if you think you know, you may not know. That's why they call them council. In a court of law, if you break the law, they don't hear you as a civilian. You got to hire counsel. When you elect a council person, they speak for you. Now, why in the world Maurice got to go and represent himself? Well, you got to go get your attorney. I got an attorney. Whoever my counsel, Liddell Lewis, since y'all put in my chair, she my counsel that represent me in the case of a water settlement or any other kind of settlement. Oh, she or he sitting in them chairs. Nobody having these discussions. It ain't a laughing matter because now people have lost everything. They have a chance in hell to catch up. You don't see the brand new charges now at income tax time. You don't see everybody fronting and holding their $100 bills up to their phone and doing because they done dried all that up. You better pay attention. You don't see people watering their grass no more. You don't see people no more inside the crib. Down the streets tonight in Flint, Michigan. I kept Flint, Michigan. Not downtown, I still see pretty beautiful Christmas lights. In the cultural center where they uphold everything, and I'm not beating them up because every have good and you have bad. On the north side is dry bones. Not a Christmas light to be found. You don't see kids riding bikes. You don't see kids playing. It's not right. And y'all electing stuff because of their popularity or clicks. Now, the money get dispersed. What little chump change it is. Ain't no person should get another dime over the next. That's mine. It take a hell of a judge to get me to see different. You can talk to Levy. I went before Levy. Me, Weaver, all of us, the whole staff of city council had to go. Let me talk to you in a little bit. Hey, Nita.
Hey, this is her daughter.
Hey.
I wanted to get my eyebrows done today, please.
12:30.
I got a hair appointment at 11:45.
Well, come on and get out of there, girl. Tell your mama, hey. Okay, I got you.
I'm calling from a 305 number later, okay?
You must know I'm gonna cuss you out if I think it's a bill. Okay. Hey, ain't nothing changed here. All right, bro, I'll look for you. All right, I got you. All right. Yeah, but we all went to the federal judge. It was wrong. A lot of people that's talking all this smoke. Now, that's neither here nor there. We're here now. Need elected officials from the top to bottom to stand up for the community. Why would I say this? They can run that line on. If you choose to be like that song I just did, damn fool, that's your choice. An election is coming over in the early part of 2026. You got them over a barrel if y'all know what y'all doing. I'm a businessman for anything. You got them over a barrel. If they want your vote, what have they done for, as Janet Jackson say, you lately? You justify some people that paid the same water bill or even less than you, reaping all of this money, receive Nothing. And now you gotta go get an attorney on your when the city of Flint had their own representation, a team of attorneys. It was a team of Weller and all. It was a team. When Levy said approach, you approach the bench. And what you get a pin drop, made a word. Business is business. But they supposed to have been representing the residents of what? City of Flint. How can all of a sudden you left on your own and they your counsel? Bickering back and forth about this, about that. But now something so detrimental to your well-being. And nobody got sense enough to see it. Nobody. If there is 19342, any city official, any city council will lie. Nobody here at the screen now call. I don't care who you is. Dumbest, I don't care who. I only got one God. Any pastor, anybody. 810-221. Tell me I'm wrong. I would like to be. Because what happens if you want to in times like this? Them that lead my sheep astray. The least of these will always be among you. It's people homeless, cold as it is, or warm as sin. At Thanksgiving, all they gave them was a turkey with nowhere to cook it. I'm talking about some church this morning where you go and get some food, uncooked that is. If you're homeless, how you get there? Then if you get it, how you gonna cook it? You don't know. It's great that all of us is able to do what we doing. A lot of people laying in graves right now. And I don't give a flying nothing about numbers, clicks, nothing. I promise you I'm good. But it's hard to be good and not and stick back even though I know what they did. But my God handled it swell. My God don't play. Neither do yours. You're brothers and sisters keeper. You are your brothers and sisters keeper. And I tell you like this. I'm frustrated. Because these elected officials supposed to be representing this water. These elected officials shouldn't let no resident that pay the water bill not be paid. They're going to pay some. Well, you got to qualify. If you got a Flint address, not him by himself, and all of the council, state rep, the attorney general, everything that moves on our behalf. The feds send the money, or whoever send the money. It's both sides have to send money. That's why another thing. God created the heaven, earth, and everything in it. Y'all keep letting folks divide you right into hell. Because what help you done. You out the game. Ain't no more thumb thugging. Your help. You done. It shut your mouth. It's gonna shut your mouth. Nothing mean nothing. It's it. I don't waste time too much, but now that they're all up in arms about how I get a letter, 26,000. Okay, if that's good, if it's only 26,000, and then all the 26,000 should be the same. But I can't say nothing. Trust me, I know the answers. But we just that type of people. We got a jealous spirit. We curse with jealousy. We hate each other. We treat each other. But my job to tell you the truth. My job to tell you the truth. I'm going to reach over here and grab this thing here. Hey, softball, what's going on? Rodney, I'm glad you said it's a little better. AI devil is playing with technology. Technology ain't going. The Bible said this is going to happen. You will be destroyed. Maurice, notice I keep referring back to what I know to be absolute truth in Scripture. I don't care. Everybody that talk about, I don't believe in God. Okay, tell me why is you going to die, yes or no? Because God said you're going to die. You're going to die. Your days are numbered. I ain't seen nobody at that yet. So I go with what Scripture say, and if you're smart, I highly advise you to do as well. Michaela said, I might say pronouncing wrong. Leaders of look, act like Tim Waltz, mince corruption or your rightful money. It's all corrupt. Hey, Katie, it's all corrupt. It's all corrupt. It's very corrupt. It's very corrupt. But like I said, this town here is infested with jealousy. Infested with cliques. I can say it because I'm above all that mess now. I don't worry about none of it. It's infested with it. As long as I got mine and they study electing their own demise. They study electing their own demise. And nobody sees nothing about it. Nothing about it. But I'll tell you like this. The letters they say are going to be out. And next week or so, I guess we'll be talking about a letter and who didn't. How unfair is that? How unfair is the kid suffering? And their mind compromised by this real educator down there on Euclid, Cadillac. 0 to 5. Y'all remember that? And the ones that's got the money, they quiet. Just like everybody, how dumb was you when so everybody needed couldn't live without the food desert. Now it's still I guess it's a people desert because ain't nobody going up in there. Y'all need to go and buy there and buy some this good healthy food. I shouldn't have to be the one to advertise for a grocery store because I already knew they shrunk the north end. I already knew the people that wanted it didn't live on the. I already knew Kroger's couldn't sustain, Alliance couldn't sustain. It's the truth. That's why we're in this predicament. God is God by himself. Quit putting your mouth on stuff where God bless. And just my opinion. You get mad at me, I can handle that. Shit, I can handle it. I'm grown now. Truth will help you free. Truth will set you free. I promise you, I'm telling y'all the truth. I promise you today, let it go in your hearing. You hear nothing but the truth. but I'm going to be back here, I guess, tonight at 10. I'm on here for a minute. You see, I got a couple arches I'm going to try to get done. I ain't got that many questions. I don't guess I have that many questions. But it's hard this time of year when you see so many people struggling. I use the word suffering. And nobody's speaking to that because them yet. Keyword yet. Keep living. Keep living. You're blessed to be a blessing. Not with money, with wisdom and knowledge. You're blessed to be and God give he want to. Everybody got talent, but few people use it. Titles don't do it. Talent will feed you. I don't know, I'm preaching. Talent will feed you. And that's real talk, as they say. I'm gonna and something else I'm gonna before I get up out on this little part of me and my little rant, I'll call it that right now. That fight they did over at Southwestern. My buddy Jones called me yesterday. He said, Maurice, I know you would know the answer to this because I know you did security over there at Southwestern. I was over there when Liddell called me that I don't even want to say it no more because I'm trying to quit cuss like that. The council president called me out my name. I'll leave it like that. And it's not right. Not right. It's not right. These kids, me.
+1 401 399.
This is probably off. I hate when these off the wall calls come. If it's real, put your name up, cause I don't want to lose my train. It's so hard. It's not fair. Some kids at Southwestern, any others, they had to get up, elementary, don't matter, middle school, every morning while their mom and them go to work, drop off at school, and go to school. At the end of 13, 14 years, however many years it takes them to declare themselves a senior and graduate, with all this technology, got nowhere to work. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. What's the point? You don't have on-lab training. You don't have none of that electrician, auto mechanic stuff where you can use your hands to feed yourself. Somebody with all these titles, from the superintendent all the way down, need to come up immediately as this plan. This is not the 70s and 80s. We went to the shop, and 90 100% of the folks I know call this middle income. If it wasn't for General Motors, but when they came from Mississippi up here, y'all know enough to talk about black, white, and you black, and you was brought up here and got on your feet working in a plantation, brick plant, Chevrolet truck and bus plant, engine plant. We got a lot of nerves. But in 2025, these kids have. You go to college, you only getting that. McDonald's. Most of your citizen stuff now, grown folks work where? McDonald's. When kids clearly supposed to used to work there. Because grown folks had the shop job. But time have evolved. And now jobs is forever gone. Because technology replaces people. Ha ha he he. You won't laugh long. I guarantee you won't laugh long. But what I know to be true is scary. Because I'm still sitting over here on Dayton Street. If you ride by now, I'm still on Dayton. It ain't where you live, it's how you live. Earth is the Lord and the fullness I got to run for. Satan better get to stepping. Now power. We done dropped the ball, ladies and gentlemen, on the poor. But just keep living. This is not popular. Truth ain't popular. That's why when you ride by empty, that's somebody in there trying to teach something. A packed church. Oh, you getting some entertainment up there. I tell you, I just told you a little truth right there. I promise you I told you a little truth. 810-221-9342. But like I said, Rich had asked me about the kids of Southwestern. What could be done? What could be done that would help them? They have no hope. They have no hope. Go over there and see. They're getting played. Everybody that's concerned is tied to a nonprofit. They need to be able to, when they get out of school, go to an after-school work program that's going to benefit them some kind of way. Utilize their skills and their talents, their niche, what they want to be. Instead of these nonprofit incubators, like when you go downtown, 100 offices in one building, but who collecting the rent? That's what I'm curious about. Who collect the rent? All these big checks I seen floating around, but yet you see business on the north that really could be blessed with some help. I ain't seen them with no checks. How could you taxpayer dollars just to lift certain people if you like them or not? They got to be in your clique or else you ain't getting no help. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you what God loves, the truth. That's why we're in bad shape. God will take care of his own. Trust me on that one. But something wrong with us skin people. Something wrong with us. Because we put our mouth on everybody. White. White is this, white is wrong. No. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. God created all of us. I hate to tell you what heaven you're going to. You better figure it out. You think heaven going to be all us? You don't. Because last I checked, who doing all the screwing, the killing, the shooting, and all that. If you see you go to heaven and sagging and all this stuff that's going on, you about know where you ended up. It's called truth. And I ain't scared to tell it. I ain't scared to tell it. But like I said, elections is coming. Your council person, you got a chance right now. They better represent y'all with that water crisis. If you pay the water bill, why? And I go a step beyond. Everybody got some kind of condition, health condition. especially in Flint. Surely on the north side of Flint. How many doctors said it was caused by the water? I know I got crickets right there. It's all a racket. We have no representation God. The thoughts of man are continually evil. He didn't say he's going to be righteous. No. You have to choose to do right. Crucify Christ for doing good. Pilate said, I find no fault. Now look at us now. We're right back in the day of Noah. Repentant God, he created man. That's how wicked we are. Because we hate each other. How you going to hate what God loves? How stupid could you be? And then they did it with don't you know, when you say Democrat, Republican, you only talking money. You ain't talking to people. You don't hate the people. You hate that side of the money. Who got that side of the money? Watch this. When they had a part of that money. So it's arguing with each other about keeping them in the money. You know how much money came to Flint when that water happened? A shy of $1 billion right here where only less than 85 to 90,000 people live. How much you get? And come on, York, Russell, where Mays used to, anywhere. It's horrific. Didn't nobody get no help. So you helping them cause your demise. Instead of look, for God I live, for God while you still got breath in you. Churches even foreclosing and condemning. Look at them. Everybody that money. A lot of pastors sold out to that what? Money. The love of money. Scripture. Y'all know what it say. I ain't got to tell you that. I ain't got to tell you that. But we're here. We're here. I don't know why y'all scared to talk to Maurice D. Davis. I ain't gonna bite you. I promise you. Rich, 810-2219-2. And tell these folks about the Mac Center. You 81 Rich called me. You got the number you called me yesterday. Call me, Rich. They think I'm up here lying on you. You doing good, man. And I talked about your butt before you even Rich me, man. Miss Biggs, keep doing good. Miss Biggs, I'm telling these folks, I'm telling them, the water settlement money should be a struggle of representation. If you was on council, Miss Biggs, especially if you was my council, you'd be catching hell out of me. But you wasn't there. But I'm saying the ones sitting there now, if I was on council, bless soul, I was there. Monica was there. Kate Field was there. I was there. Santina was there. We went to, like I said, me and Max went to federal court. It was for the residents. So whatever, when we talk to attorneys, don't you so you let me know, have a whole body of people.
Rich Jones.
Rich, man, what's going on in your mind, man? Rich.
Maurice, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. What's going on? I enjoyed you yesterday.
I enjoyed you too. It's always a pleasure to get knowledge, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on for a minute. I'm getting directions.
Oh, go ahead. Or either you can mute.
Okay, all right. So
okay.
I'm gonna make a left here.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna mute.
All right. I'm back.
Are you back?
I'm back.
Okay. What's going on, Rich?
Nothing much, man. I heard you a little bit, and I want to thank you for your support. I ran up on Ellery yesterday too.
Oh, good.
I ran up on Ellery Thursday.
Okay, good.
Up at Burston.
Good.
So we doing a Black Legends celebration at the Mac Center on March the 4th. We're celebrating Gardell, the voice. We're celebrating Bernard Terry. We're celebrating Justice Stephen, and we're celebrating Raymond Jones.
Wow.
I want to take a moment to talk about Raymond Jones now, with y'all attention, because he's the most unknown of all of the four.
And he sure helped everybody.
But to me, he is the one that if we only had to do it for one, it would have to be him.
Right.
Because because of the men and women also that he helped get to school.
Wow.
And taking a shout. That's what I went up there and took over here video live.
Mm-hmm.
All of them young men that he helped, and it's a lot of them. They need to reach out and help some of these young kids and help provide them opportunity. That's just talk about we not, but it was one young man that made it all the way to the NBA that never played a day of high school basketball. Mo Cleaves, Antonio Smith, Robert Smith was begging them to play on that team with them. That they was undefeated at Northern. They was begging him to get on that team.
Wow.
Raymond's got that young man a scholarship, a junior college scholarship that turned into a Division III scholarship to be an NBA player and earning some NBA money. Out of like a 10-year NBA career. And this weaker stories that what I feel is because it was just some young men that benefited off of the education that didn't know going overseas, wasn't no NBA contract or nothing like that, but it was an education.
Wow.
And we need more people like these kids right now. They need that more. And what we was talking about today, I'm just gonna put it out there. Our kids been poisoned, and we need to try to care after them and judge them and be honest. They've been poisoned. They just been doing horrific things ever since our system has been compromised.
Correct.
And that's just keep it real. They wasn't having all these crazy fights over Southwestern before they was poisoned.
Remember, you talked about it was #1 basketball, every sport and everything. You can't mess with Flint.
Yeah.
Now look.
And it's sad. And then another thing, what I don't like, Maurice, when we talk about our kids, I want to talk about our parents. Some of these parents are struggling.
Yes, they
ever
are.
since their kid has been watered.
Yes, they have.
And why are you unreward those parents for their struggle and pay those kids that money when they turn 19 years old? Those parents needed assistance from the time their kids was poisoned.
Wow. Wow.
And let me ask you this question, Maurice, because I got a crazy number in my phone when I put this together. What the most that a person is supposed to get out this lawsuit is $100,000? Am I correct?
No. No.
How much is it?
The most?
Yeah.
The most?
Because I seen something posted about somebody saying it was 100,000.
Man, let me tell you like this, and I was there, so I gotta. It's public, but I wanna keep, But I'll tell you like this: the most that I know was right at the. I'm gonna go. Let me see. It's in the millions. I'll tell you like that. I'm gonna say it like millions. But I know. So this is what make me mad when you got counsel that represent you. People know some stuff that they ain't nowhere near telling the public that they elected. That's it. I'm talking about being paid. I ain't talking about getting letters. I'm talking paid. 810-221 if Maurice D. Davis is lying. Any elected official. That's the difference. I don't have to speculate. I don't do speculation. I don't get to push back. Kids and parents is out here to fend for themselves. They've been prison, man.
They've been suffering and doing crazy stuff, historical madness ever since they've been poisoned.
Man,
I'm gonna tell a story about a 3.5 great basketball player in the city of Flint, a junior in high school. Before I know he was poisoned because my late cousin Brian B.B. Nolan was talking to him and another group of kids that I was working with up at Burst. And the boy just stood up on the BB while he was talking and started bouncing the basketball. That's a 3.5 junior in high school. Tell me his mind wasn't affected.
They don't even bring the media when Southwest. You know, I don't. It's a level. I'm not fake. I don't have to be fake. I don't have to be. You know, people like you, people misconstrue you because you do something or say something they don't like. But don't stop the truth that's in you. This is bigger than me and you or any animosity I have with anybody. And the whole city did me wrong with this Trump lie. But I have to look over because I'm still blessed. And people now laying in grace. I can't do it.
You know, Maurice, being that it's election season.
Correct.
Being that we done already let so many great opportunities pass, like having a bottled water plant instead of being poisoned water system. Man, that could be a significant change in our city if we had a bottled water plant instead of getting poisoned. Just imagine what happened. But guess why that didn't happen? Because people don't know. Yeah, we need that bottle plant. Yeah, that's a great idea. But man, in office. And that's the same shit why Eric Mays died with those 800 requests people to get help with their rules. And some of those were great business opportunities. But it didn't get to heard or push because he was running for mayor. Got to learn how to say, let's get this done, but vote for me. And that's the reason why our elections, our voter count is low, because it's not a competition on who can help the people the most. It's about who can. It's more about who's the most popular. What stamp got the most commitment behind it.
Wow.
Because I just keep it real. It's rubber stamps called rubber stamps. And a rubber stamp is a rubber stamp whether.
I got a question. Like demonstration, remember when Weaver was in there? Most of you hear them say out of their own mouth that nearly, but now they hate it. So that's possible that you could make mistakes. Think about it. But we're going to another election, Rich. And now people beyond a bottle water plant, beyond everything, people losing their homes now. People losing their life. People's health is compromised. Like you say, the kids are suffering and struggling from the challenges of the water. And now they may not get a dime. In this 6th election, you better be more of what you're electing unless you just don't care. I'm telling you. You better elect people that's going to stand up for the least of these. Where it matters to them, not to us. People need help, Rich. People need help, man. They have no. Today, right now, somebody need help.
Yep.
Today, somebody need help. Where they gonna get it? Credit union ain't gonna give it to you. Elected officials is too big shot. That's why what you do in the dark should come to elections. A lot of that stuff got to be changed. Where you respect somebody come sit 4 hours at the city council and you can't speak for what 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
You know what?
And I like they don't even see you. Is you kidding me?
You know what the definition of those elections really is?
Go.
That means that there can't be transparency. How can you be transparent when you in a meeting that you can't talk about? You
got me quiet right there. You got me quiet. That's why. Remember when Maurice would never go in? Because once you go in, it zip your mouth. But if you don't go in, you can say whatever so you will.
What can and see? We need the kind of voices
Correct.
that speak out against executive session. All meetings involving our hood need to be public. But that's something that we don't got to fight for. We ain't got the leaders to push. And the reason why I say that with ease is because it hasn't been done. We've been going into executive sessions before we were born.
First of all, you gotta know how to be poor. You gotta been poor. How do I know something about dope and heroin and I ain't never been exposed? Only read about or heard about.
Yep.
It's different. You get as a black man, as a white man. Put a white man inside of a hood and let him go inside of a bunch of gangbangers. He gonna get the brakes beat off him, just as if Ku Klux Klan, a black dog in the middle of a Ku Klux Klan meeting. It's still man. It's still. But we're in a place right now, Rich. I'm telling you. I don't know if it's too late, and I just make it plain. All you do is look at anything I ever said and play it back. I saw it when I tried to help Maze. Think about it. And we was going into the water settlement. And I said, well, look, I'm going to have to, me and Maze had fell out of building Maze fall with everybody. But I said, we got, and then they went to call them crack working with a crackhead. I ain't nothing but this. I ain't nothing but that. I was his rubber. When somebody right, they right. But when you're back against the wall, you got to do what do to get results. We're here now, again, but it's worse than it's ever been. The kids now are not functioning. The money that could come in to help lift these situations, like you just said, I could tell you like this. It was said that the parents weren't trustworthy with the money. That's far as I could go with that. That's why they didn't give the kids a dime. But now they did not say back then that the kids was going to have to reapply and qualify. It was going to go in probate when they got 18.
Maurice.
I'm just telling you.
Okay, let's just say they are correct. And I'm not going to even lie about the qualifications of the parent. We're not going to even lie. But
that wasn't a good excuse, though.
Money didn't have to go to the parents for the parents to do what them child need. That money could have went directly to the therapist. That
money should have went to the parent. I'm gonna tell you why. The kid live in the house, loaded with asbestos and lead and everything else. The kid live in the house where the parent got to keep heat, electricity, everything else. You the person that's gonna tell your kid. You gonna have the ones that right in or do wrong. So, but it ain't an excuse because the parent the one who raised them kids. That's the problem. They took all the authority. You can't even whoop your own kid. But then when they go to the school and shoot it up, you go to jail.
Yeah, you have correct.
You got the wrong people in power, man.
Yeah.
Folks, they ain't got kids telling you how to live in a hood. That's to go. Y'all electing these folks that don't know it. Nothing. I'm trying to stay now. They don't know nothing.
Yeah, but these kids they needed some extra help outside of the house too. I am partially right, but yes, you are correct. They do take their kids to and from, because some of them still took their kids to some psychiatrists and were taking them to try to get health tests and stuff. Some of them were still doing that.
That's Rich. Let me tell you like this, and I gotta be careful. The stuff is progressive. It's getting worse. As you get older, that stuff, just like they got the argument with the COVID shot and how healthy people now is compromised. So stuff out there. This is a wicked society we living in. Less is best. But you got people, when anything is tied to money, they're going to come up with a lie to get it. Ain't no way in the world a stranger's supposed to be spending these folks' money in Flint, Michigan. Period. You'll be hard pressed to get me to agree with different. I don't care if it's crackheads. They have a right to their own money because they've been damaged.
They've been
and their kids. Wrong, man. That's right. But If I'm a dignitary, I'm a big shot.
It is, Maurice. And I really wish people would have stood by me from day one. Because from day one, I've been saying, at the end of the day, everybody in Flint, I'm talking about people like me that can't do nothing but complain about drinking, not able to drink from the tap, having to rinse his chicken off bottled water, and back sore from carrying bottled beer and serving to the people. Just me. I deserve, and at that time, I deserve $5,000 because it's been like 7-8 years since I was staying there.
But listen how they just playing even on you, Rich, smart as you are. How can you drink water, script new wine and old wine skins? Out that old contaminated tap that's been poisoned, the water heater been poisoned, from the all the way here, the streets is all dilated in potholes. All of it's old. And you gonna drink water out of that?
And if Maurice, they were backwards.
They put new lines downtown, man.
Put the lines in first. Now, this is just me off of common sense.
It was a money grab, man.
Yeah, this is just me off of common sense, like water plant.
That's right.
And work your way all the way to the home.
That's right.
You know, I always get contradicted every time I say something, right?
It don't matter.
Contradiction was the experts say that this is the way it should have been done. Sometimes the expert opinion ain't an opinion. Because we're going into phase 3 and our water still ain't tapped in.
How can it? These houses is contaminated with gases. Lord, the lines is it galvanized. Man, come on now. It's common sense, man. What it was poor folks we got treated like crackheads. Down to no representation that y'all elected. No, cause ain't no in the world I elect no man gone. First of all, I got sense enough to know this. Every house that was built by Republican and Democrat. Every fire department that come to rescue or put out a fire, who knows the Democrats from the Republicans on that truck? Every time you go to a grocery store, how you gonna divide what God done created? How ignorant we done got. You gonna curse what God done blessed? We ignorant. We hate each other, man. If it's a shooting that 90% of the time, it ain't gonna be Republicans doing a shoot. There they go again. That's a money grab. Republican Democrat is the word for money. Which side want the money? Who want to control the money? The narrative of the money. So make sure we set them up that they make sure vote that we get this money. Okay, y'all been getting it. What did you get? Number 9, we get weed, dope signs from the free weed and all that stuff mailed to your house when people in the penitentiary. Man, come on now.
Maurice.
I'm listening.
As far as that marijuana go, Maurice, I really wish that we was a city that was growing weed as the other cities. We need an export. It's a lot of money being made off of that, and the amount of money that they pay taxes really ain't helping.
But let me tell you something. Either we're gonna stay on the side of we are Sodom and Gomorrah right now.
Yeah, man. I was just thinking about that because we are supporting those dispensaries, citizens of Flint.
We need to turn around. By the grace of God, you're still here, and that's the grace of God. Cause this stuff will wrap up in 30 seconds flat, man. And ain't fire. Cause this is just like Sodom and Gomorrah. It became a sinful nation. Preachers even been compromised. You don't get to hear God's word. People mocking church, mocking this and mocking that. God ain't the one to be mocked. I hate to tell you. I done read the book. And God ain't the one to be mocked. Just keep on a little while longer. My sheep know my voice, no other they follow. They mocked everybody in the Bible, knowing everybody. Look at that fool building that boat. It won't let. But we're here. So I would advise, man, we need to, if every problem got a solution, Rich. Rich, solution.
Yeah.
Here go a real solution. We need a tough poor folks. We need a team, just like you said with that boy that went straight to NBA. God gifted you with a talent, not a title. The experts is the ones that God anointing to help at any cost. The people you elect, they're trying to help themselves. So we got to have a team of people that will go down there and help everybody. But the money gone now. The opera funds, guess what? It's gone.
They need to let you in. Stupid ass.
So, you know, it's just a we're in a high place, Rich. Bless your good, man. And your Max Center event, that's a blessing.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm doing that, we gotta start teaching about positive people that was in our city and that's in our city. They just can't keep knowing all negative influences. They heroes are zeros. I mean, you praising people that just served 25 to 30 years in prison. And I do them. I hang with them. I promote them and everything.
You ain't gonna me promote nothing but God.
But I gotta tell the truth.
First of all, if you want to really tell the truth, you go back. Start at the beginning. Do a reset. Go back to Genesis and know it's gonna scare you. Just dive off in Genesis. Start at one. It's gonna scare you. It's gonna scare you because you're gonna see how this ain't nothing but another Sodom and Gomorrah, godless nation. Period. It ain't gonna stand, man. Go to Matthew 24. We there now. This is godless. Man don't have the answer. God do. God create the creator, whoever made that thing, know all about it, inside and out. But we done came up with our own way. Sex, everything, you just do anything. All these kids, you ain't gotta get married, just go get a baby. And we're gonna give you $1,500, we'll give you $500 a month. Man, what kind of garbage is that?
We ain't gonna let you.
What you doing screwing without being married?
I don't like that because it's a false sense of security. The most help you're ever gonna get in your parenthood is the first year of that child. As that child, your assistance decrease.
You supposed to be married. You supposed to be married. The immigrants that's coming over here, they come out as a family. Have you noticed that?
Family.
They ain't coming out as single men over here. They coming out as a family and kids. The replace who? You preaching good, but it's over most people. That's why now your new condominium houses are apartment. They call it what? Affordable housing. Apartments. Don't put you right out. All they do is raise your cost of living over your income.
And that's exactly what they doing. These new spots are running $1,400 to $1,500 a month.
And it's been studied all over the nation and everywhere, man.
When I was living in Georgia, I was calling, and you know we got these houses where you got the apartment on the upstairs and the smaller one the smaller one upstairs and a nice size one downstairs.
Yes.
They was renting those whole things off $100 when I was living in Florida. Now I'm looking at how y'all gonna put people in the size of the top apartments for $1,400, $1,500.
The end is here, man. But God always got a ram in the bush. It's called wisdom. You can't get around. And they're going to know when you're doing right. It's going to laugh, they're going to mock. Until you see them, they got tears in their eyes. The same one. Because there ain't nothing really funny. They just say because you said it. Huh?
That's why I'm working so hard to be an influencer on these innocent kids growing up. That's where the change got to come with the new. The old just got to live his course.
I told you this scripture. I'm gonna hate to say it, but God, the peace gonna come. You heard about the tribulation that's coming?
You can feel it. You can feel it.
Peace is leaving earth. The joy is leaving out of earth. And that's why God still got his people in earth. For God's mercy is long suffering. His grace is long suffering. But people gonna mock. So when people big numbers, cause only a few listen to us talk now, they must have average person. Oh, I don't want to hear that. Because why? They time they know. They spirit. It's the spiritual warfare.
And we educating and we ain't messy. We ain't trolling. We just try to enlighten people.
I'm obligated according to the knowledge I have. I have to say it. Because why? How much was I sitting here? None. God blessed me to be able to sit here. So if somebody laughing, guess who? Wow. They don't understand life. I know I'm trying to tell you the world is going to end shortly.
Yes.
Ha. Turn around. Boom. I tried to tell them. Now you seeing people commit suicide and all this stuff on live Facebook and on and on and on. And kind of hearing stuff. For entertainment. For entertainment, I was deciding what to see. For entertainment. A man laying up in there dead. For entertainment. I'm telling you, this is your warfare. But people don't believe nothing until it happened to them. It's coming to a house near you. But Rick, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Because
and thanks for your support, Maurice.
Man.
And this is just the beginning. This is just, and after Christmas, I'll be talking to you more because you're gonna be very good out because I'm gonna need to help motivate some of them Flint Jays, and of course I know you're gonna represent Gardell to the fullest.
man,
And you got knowledge about Bernard Terry.
man,
God
And Raymond.
see his way because he the one led me to be bumping in Maurice. It's like, I'm seeing your cheek. Call Maurice. You can't be seeing Maurice for nothing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this, Rich. When you mention Raymond, Jackie Jones' sister sung with my nephew and them as little kids, the Minnesota Express. I know their mama. I know them when they had 7-Eleven on the corner of DuPont and Copner. I know everybody in the city. It's hard for me to turn my back when I see now the demise is here. It ain't coming. Northwestern is closed. Northern is closed. Central is closed. Everything is gone. It's hard for me to sit here and everybody else is now on walkers. Ain't wheelchairs is laying in hospital beds. It's hard. And I still got my help. I can't do it. My God been too good to me. I can't do it on this Saturday. Kids, Christmas, and they need to be having fun. Now ain't no joy. All they got is riots and stuff. And instead of getting rewarded because the city did, guess what? They built them a prison-style juvenile home. And let them in the police department, now they want to put them on the auspice of a scholar while they are minors. And then they go from scholars to convicts. How did that happen? Prison, a school to prison pipeline. I can't do it, man. But God is still God by himself. And I'm not nobody's preacher. But I'm going to tell you something. There's a few people still to do right. Keep doing what you're doing because God sees it all. I'm telling you. My God ain't nothing to play with.
Amen.
My Bible says, fear what, man? Fear the Lord is beginning of understanding. Doesn't say no man. Is you kidding me? When I did what I know do, my Bible says stop and stand and watch me. Don't try it. But now, Rich, I thank you, whatever you're doing today, but what you're doing at the Mass and y'all concerned, the kids and everything else y'all got going, keep going with you.
So you know what? I want to say something while I got y'all people attention. And that's another reason. This is another reason why I'm hollering at you. Because my people like to listen and like. They don't really want to make things happen. So I'm asking your listeners, because I know your listeners are real supporters, to support me. And this is what I'm getting 60 on Christmas Eve. Whatever is left over 60, I'm gonna have a venture where I'm going on. I do basketball camps. I do a lot of stuff with kids, and I give them free Kids Life Matter T-shirts and Children Life Matter T-shirts. So the extra money will be going towards ordering another set of
Let me help you out,
I
Rick.
got 100 on my. I should have 100 here before Christmas for sure.
Let me
To all the kids.
let me help you
Then,
out.
hold on. Then also, as you can hear, we got the Mac event. Now that event, we're not even charging. So, and we still got to pay for we got the building paid for. Now we want to show some appreciation to the artists, and we also got to pay for the most important people, the sound man. So all your donations is going to be used, gratefully. And then all you gotta do, if you don't got a cash app, somebody with a cash app, give them $1 and tell them to send it to capital U, capital L, and that's just there for uniting friends through love. That's all I'm asking y'all. If I can get 1,000 of y'all to spend $1, we can make 3 great events happen. Real simple. And everything is going to happen because there's already rented. And this V60 is beautiful, but I've been more knocking too because I told the group that they could come up and fix the gold trays. And it's going to be gold trays into a tray. But God is good.
Yes, he is.
See, we gonna make it happen. I was thinking they was gonna say we got about. I was thinking they was gonna say we got like 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
They said we gonna see between 40 and 50. I'm like, I'm gonna see between 40 and 60.
Well, that's how I'm trying to do right, Rick.
So 60 plus is really 60 plus.
Well, let me tell you like this, and this is real talk, and this for whoever listening, cause it's gonna go over some folks' head. What you just said, you gotta understand. Whenever I play, I do a blues festival over here every year, and I do my own events. I don't even take gigs. My phone ring all the time. I'm sitting here. I could be playing nights there if I want to be tonight. Notice Maurice never put his mouth on nobody. I'm trying to say something nicely right now, Rich, because this can help. I don't put my mouth on nobody because God use. Now most people are jealous of me, but they can't stop my blessing. Why? Because the whole earth is the Lord, the fullness of, not just certain parts. Now this is what I'm gonna tell you. A lot of people tomorrow want to go to church on Sunday. I'm telling you what I've seen with my own eyes, and it's really disheartening. People now on fixed income, struggling this time of year, ain't got money to really put in the offering basket. Money is tight. You know I'm telling the truth. But it's tight because God supplied the needs, but God just come and take it. Do you understand what I'm telling you? If you understand, I bag up. The money is here. But listen. So, the ones that you think happy is the one hurting you. Now, I said that to get to this point. If you want to do that event successfully, and tell me if you did though. Have you ever talked to Roof Mount Foundation? Go. I'm listening.
Honestly,
I'm talking about you, not nobody else. Or you heard? Have Rick
Maurice,
go?
this is the actual first time that I'm actually gonna. You know how you be having sponsors on the bus. You ever notice that none of my posters have sponsors?
I'm trying to help Rich. I've been doing this 40 something
I'm
years.
gonna start reaching out to those people now.
That ain't what I asked you. I asked you a simple question, so the answer would be no. Am I right?
The answer is no. But
That's all.
it's about to happen.
No, that ain't what I said. See, this is what when you talk to somebody like me, I go straight to the point. I know I deal with people at all levels. I deal with the chamber. I deal with child streaming. I deal with people on a level. And when I go at the regular people, I get opinions. I get side this and side. That ain't what I asked you. Because what they want a solid. If they ask you a question, they want a solid right there and yes or no answer. They don't want around the block and back. So, reason I said this, when it comes to stuff that's going to help the real community, you got their attention. And you got their attention more. Watch this when it comes from fiduciaries when somebody co-signs for you. When you don't have hear what I'm telling you. My voice is a fiduciary people. When you get started, I use the word co-sign and say, he legitimate. Do you understand what I'm saying? But when you're running, and I'm saying this, I'm going to get off.
That's why I told you that me and you will be talking after you are very important.
But I don't co-sign for anybody. I don't kiss nobody behind nobody. But I will say this. I said on the onset, I said that's why I don't make I watch what I say about people. When you get in them little cliques, these broke folks, that they go behind your back to the Republican, Democrat, and everybody, they ain't telling you that. Whether it's for the North, whether for McCree Theater, whether for Tom, Dick, and Harry. They're dealing with everybody. But they teach y'all that it's one side to dumb you down. So you can never grow. I'm teaching you how to grow because I'm obligated, according to knowledge. Now, I say that to say this. Your event, if you go to like a Charles Winfrey, it should be successful. Because you understand what I just said with millage and the owner, it's a whole nother, it's levels on top of levels, way up. I know that. That's why I don't bite my tongue. I don't have to. I ain't gonna miss a minute. I don't have to. But you never hear me put my mouth on nobody. Because the ones that's getting them big checks, that ain't just no dang on crap money. Everybody pays. You hear what I'm saying? And taxes is your money. That's why I'm mad when I said y'all got representation. That council should be, that's for the community, man.
Amen.
The man should be helping you. That's for the community, man. Tile Stewart, Matt, Roof, Matt, the community foundation, it's vehicles around here to help you try to do. But be careful when you putting your mouth on people because of the and failures that you're around that's dumb and you'll never be what they are. And I ain't saying nothing else.
You know, Maurice, that's the reason why a lot of people kind of be mad at me because I ain't gonna just kill when you're wrong and then when you do something right and ignore you. I'm gonna acknowledge when you're doing something right. I'm gonna assist you if I can. Just like right now. It's definitely some people that have very issues towards me, and we talking about recently in 2024 and 25. But they are doing something that's helping improve the quality of life for some residents of Flint. And my personal feelings are kicked to the side, and I assist them. But personally, I want to punch them. But my love for the city, I push that to the side.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
When people be mad at me when they see me talking to Neely. But I talk to Neely and I talk stuff that me agree on. I talk to Neely about how are we keeping the state from coming in and taking over our city.
Why wouldn't you? He the mayor. He the mayor? Why wouldn't you talk to him?
He's the mayor, yeah.
Don't see me put my mouth on him like that.
You shook the mayor's hand. And then like they don't watch lawyers and prosecutors go at each other's throat and feed each other to lunch 5 minutes later.
You growing, Rich. You growing. I can see people not liking that. You growing. You growing, man. And to say it publicly, you growing good. Stay on the path you're on. on the path you on. Me and Neely, I got Neely. Cynthia is the best. I mean, that lady is nice as she could be. But they have to like everything that's has to come with a responsibility. If I was the mayor, I got stuff like when Weaver was the mayor, I was inside of a clique instead of doing what I was supposed to do. I did a lot of stuff I did not agree with it. Just to find out behind my back they was doing different.
And
but I couldn't believe
it. Me, I'll go on quick. And then it's an island that I went on, and I was watching friends trade on me for these people. I was like, I don't care. Go ahead, do you.
If you got a God, number one, you got to know you got a God. Thoughts of man are continually evil. You have to know that. 1 minute you're hot, 1 minute you're cold.
1 minute you're not.
That's correct.
All you do is do one thing that they don't want. And it's like they never knew you before.
That's correct. That's correct. But I tell you one thing, man. You doing a good work. I tell you another thing. You heading down a good right now. Stay on the path you're on. Stay on the path you're on.
Thank you. Thank you. And like I said, man, I knew, like Maurice, I kept seeing bumping to you at the credit union.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God trying to tell you something, bro.
Well, my job is this. What hurts people, man, I've been growing the verbiage. I've been growing a long time. People don't like that. I've been growing a long time. They know I do hair out the stuff I do no more. It's not, unless it's a point of purpose to it. I hate to see people in the predicament they're in. Our job is to help people. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. If I can't help you, I ain't gonna be the one to hurt you. Because I gotta give account. Because did you know everybody is created in the image of God, including you, me, and everybody else? Putting your mouth on somebody, you better know. When you shed blood, the Bible says your blood gonna be shed. Yes, be careful. Yes. I promise you I'm telling you the truth.
Yes.
You don't hurt on what God loves. You putting your mouth on Trump, guess what? He said, look, everything on earth, what he blessed, no man could curse. Now, you sit up here trying to curse what God done bless. That's like, man, come on now. And you wonder why your days are so full of trouble? Be careful. It's all trickery. Satan is the father of lies. I'm not going to duke me. I don't care. I done heard preaching on them. And I can look around and see why they would do that, because they don't know no better. No. God is love. The love thy neighbor, the Bible says thyself. It's all about that money, man. And we struggling. But Rich, I enjoyed the conversation, and man,
thanks a lot, and thanks everybody for the support and everything. And Maurice,
we're gonna blow it up.
Make sure you text me your email so I can send you that glory to God by your nephew.
Okay, but I can tell you one thing: we're gonna get this in order before March. It's gonna be
definitely. Don't be surprised if you see 26.
And let me tell you something: you finna do good things around here. They're gonna start taking you serious pretty soon. But we have to break the cliques, period. The Bible said before
what I've been doing, and I'm about to step it up a notch.
Go.
I'm worried about the innocent people. I'm worried about the people that don't know. Trying to stop somebody that know what doing ain't right, that know what they doing is selfish, and they still doing it. I'm not trying to fight y'all. Fight with y'all.
See, Rich, you gotta get more spiritual mature. Let me tell you something. God fights your battle. At least I understand. But it don't happen unless you know that. Once you know that, that's a powerful statement, man. Well, that's powerful. And you doing the right thing, keep doing right. Let your heart be clear. Let your mind be right. Try the intent be right. And man, don't do no. You ain't gotta do nothing but try to do good, because people now, time is short. A lot of people, I'm gonna leave it like that. It ain't gonna work out well for them. It ain't gonna work out well. It ain't working out well. That's why a lot of people bitter. A lot of people doing good. They ain't doing that good, man. They ain't doing good at all.
Man, you and then cause you be wondering why they snap all of us. Be like, well, they was cool yesterday wearing all white. Now they wearing all black. What happened?
That's right. Life is real. Make your words sweet because you will be eating them. This is a holiday time. I hope these kids, but I'm frustrated. Everybody paid a water bill. Everybody should be compensated for damage. And I think hopefully in 2026 people this time educate themselves before they put those back in them chairs. If that money, to build a house, you got to start with the foundation. That's the least of these. You can't start it no doggone middle class. When these girls go to worrying about downtown middle class this, you voting the wrong person in. Because you better start at the bottom. You build a bottom, the whole house will be solid. That's where we at. That's how God did it. That's how God did it. So I'm going to let you go, Rich, but I enjoyed you, Doc.
I enjoyed you there. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your day, Maurice.
As well. I mean that. Thank you, Rich.
Call in and bug you again.
Man, you ain't never bug. Man, call me.
I enjoyed talking to you. This was fun.
Call me anytime. All right, Rich.
All right.
All right. That was Rich Jones, y'all. The one and only real. But we got to break all these animosities. Ain't no big eyes and little U's. No. Shit, I enjoyed my stuff. Damn, 12 o'clock already. It's 12. It's almost 10 after 12 already. So, I'm on your mind. Get off timeline because I'll be in a minute. Myself this day. I really did. I really did. I really enjoyed myself. But I tell you one thing. we got to learn to fly right. We got to fly right. Oh, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. We are our brothers and sisters keeper. And wow. I ain't never seen it like this before. I ain't never ever seen it like this before. All this money coming, only a handful of people gonna get. I don't think you're gonna get a dime, to be honest with you. That's just me. Make me, I'll be glad to be a liar on that. And I like to see all y'all broke off proper. Some pocket change now. But Rich, man, he doing good. Hey, Chris, what's going on, man? What's going on, Chris Taylor? Trump done tricked the country and the black folks. Chris, might as you have met a powwow. About to get you on this phone, man. Because I'm trying to get people from drinking that Kool-Aid. Neely be picking your brain. Name one thing he supported, Rich. Chris. What? Chris. 810-221-9342. Chris Caleb. That in here. I want to have a discussion. 810-221-9342. And all y'all out there in Facebook land or whatever. Hey, Sister Talib, what's going on, bud? Always good to me. But I can tell y'all something. Y'all doomed. Chris, y'all doomed. United you stand. Notice I'm quoting scripture. United you stand, divided you fall, man. A gift from God is good and perfect, add no sorrow. How can I say God is full of grace and mercy? What have you or any other black person done to justify God putting you over somebody else and making you righteous when we're the one who God say you don't kill nobody, you don't shed innocent blood, but we shedding innocent blood, we're self-annihilating each other. But you right? 810 Chris Caleb 10-221-9342. I want to talk. I like to have a conversation man to man, uno to uno. You grown. 810. There go the number. I wish, but there go the number, Chris. Then I go out some eyebrows. Chris Caleb, the one that said, "Let me put it out here." And I ain't picking no fight with you, Chris. I just wanna have World Trump tell Trump how to influence. Who is you to tell anybody to do anything? I mean, why? What make you be of authority? We ain't got two nickels to rub together. We're in line for food. We're the beggars, not the the lenders. 810 Chris Caleb. I am good. I believe in doing what is right by all people. In your mind, I need to holler at you, Chris. Please let me holler at you, man. Because see, thumb thugging on Facebook is one thing, and I'm like this. I don't block people because we don't see eye to eye. But when it's detrimental to yourself, I'm gonna try my best to help you and give you resources. I'm gonna give you Maurice's opinion. My opinion ain't nothing. I can pull out scripture right now. I'm sure. Yeah, that one right there. I got Bibles. Truth will help you. But it's only you, but a lot of people, this is a Democrat regime. Trump. I get it. They don't talk y'all, even preachers hate Trump. What kind of foolish lie is that? You don't hate no man. You don't put yourself in hell. Damn, I'm trying to pull you up out of hell. You should not hate nobody. God is love. Love our neighbor as ourselves. That's why I'm having a white podcast and talking about I hate them niggas. Woo! I feel sorry for them. Anybody heard Trump say he hate black folks? 810-2219-42. It ain't about race. We are one. We out of town, y'all. Chris, you ain't got two nickels together. You out of town now. And I'm kind of poking because I really want you to get upset enough to pick up that phone. 810-221-9342. Just won't get you to do it. Won't do it. I need to pick this phone up, type the number. You have a lot of static. Okay, I'll try to deal with the static. The number I sent time. Flint area code is 810. I ain't got to say that. 221 is on the screen. 342. 221-9342. I like to talk to a Democrat. Since they worship that party. I don't worship or have sin and fall short. All is corrupt. That's righteousness as filthy rags. Put that out there up front. What you stand for, I want to know what have they done in the multitudes of black folks running to the mega side, the Republican side. And it ain't me. If you want to believe it in Flint, y'all believe what you got. And that's why you ain't got a dime out of $600 million, $1 billion. You ain't got nothing but just the good.
+1 214 624.
Hello.
What up, Maurice?
Who is this, Chris?
Yeah, you know me.
Hold on. What's going on, Chris?
Yeah.
Hold on, the music down a little bit. How everything going, man? I ain't beating you up, Chris. I ain't trying to be fictitious, whatever those words I don't know nothing about, cause I got you on this phone, man. What's going on?
I know you know them words. You deal with Trump.
No. I deal with God. Let's get that out. Let's believe what she deal with God. Some of them, to me, the people that deal with God and know that division come before a fall, huh?
I was preaching and everything. I done did all that, fasting and praying, trying to live holy day.
Well, but
you know, I grew up under all that. You know what I'm saying? Trump always been Trump. I'm gonna tell you what a white guy told me. I was in Reno, Nevada one day, gambling at the casino, and I asked that, you know, what kind of work he was doing. He goes to all of the United States and gambling.
Yeah.
When he went to the casino that Trump had in New Jersey, he said, "Man, you don't want to go there." I said, "Trump treated his black employees like shit."
Okay, stop right.
All right.
Okay. Listen. You said a key word there, didn't you? You say black, and that's what he said. Now,
the conversation with a white guy now.
Right, but see, people lie and say I treat people like that. You have to make sure when I take the house, I'm not a garbage can. I'm gonna validate stuff out and regurgitate stuff. Most folks, we regurgitate from a conversation and take it and run with it. If I hired them, how much garbage was he like shit, as you said?
Well, hold on.
But he hired them. Put him on payroll. Go.
Besides that one conversation, it was well known. I was a truck driver at the time.
Go ahead.
I speak to other truck drivers. We Latinos. They had the same
story or corroborating story what that white guy had told me. Atlantic City. Now that's been proven a fact. Reading in the stories and magazines back that was true. He said, "Can't no black man ever count his money. If you ain't white, you can't count his money." That's well known in the community in the United States.
So, well, let's stop right there. Let's see the difference in our conversation, because people come and I want to put it on first of all for everybody. I dealt with Trump, and to use the word, I still deal with him. So it's hard for me to be a regular civilian. Alpha Council. I first dealt with him as the vice president of Flint City Council. That's when he flew like Pence. What I'm saying for a civilian, when Beverly Biggs' husband got thrown out that car when Jedediah Brown came to Flint with it, it was a big uproar about how the weaponizing of the police was. And I seen this. I didn't like how they rely on Biggs' husband on the also. Beverly, you need to try to contact the administration. And I did. And guess what? Within 7 minutes, the administration was on my phone. Very concerned. And I'll let you know this. Guys, if you go down to Flint City Connect, it's still barricaded off because they had it as a insurrection. So it's hard for me when and it's only black folks, and ain't the Republicans down there counting. It was the police was weaponized against the elderly community. It caused the Democrats, which it is, the city council halls all Democrat, they sent it off against and weaponized against its own self.
Man, you know what? When no matter what party he is, I never was a Democrat. I had to convince my father to go back and start voting when Jimmy Carter ran for president. I told my daddy, "Why you don't vote no more?" He said, "Man, I voted, and the last person I voted for was John." He said when they assassinated him, he found out they're not trying to do what's right. Either party. And he killed his brother. Yeah.
I'm not fighting you right now, whether your Oscar happens. I know you had good sense. You play too damn much.
I always been independent. You know, people say different things, but the deal that Trump supposedly wrote in the mid-90s.
Yeah.
And, you know, you read that book, you can tell you're reading about a con man. He just used the government as...
What about everyone using the government?
Listen, what I mean. Both parties does it. That's why he was Democrat during that time in the early 90s. Hanging out with Clinton and them.
Now
he learning the game.
You did your homework. Man, don't. We talking the same language. I ain't got no...
Really, you know, he taking y'all brain and stealing your ideas. I seen that, but watching y'all the last several years.
Now, where you live, Chris, in Detroit or where?
Texas.
Oh, you are in Texas? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But when,
you know, I'm coming from the generation when Jim was laying up people, hiring people and moving the jobs out of the country.
Right.
In their 80s. Yeah, I did 6 years in the military. And I know about the
bless
military,
your heart.
too. He's using the military. Right?
Thanks for your service, Doc.
He weaponized the military against people.
What?
What he's doing. There's no way he could be firing them generals just because he want to fire them.
Right.
And blowing up people in the oceans where we don't have no control of.
Wow.
Really? We don't even supposed to be out there.
But now, Chris, it's getting to where they starting to turn and let poor people die. And that's scary to me.
Always big parties.
Oh yeah, but what I'm saying, we have to really now, the world is getting wickeder back in the day of Noah when he got so mad. Remember, he said the first time he'll never destroy the earth with water again. Next time gonna be with fire. We're getting there now. Because see, we done turned to annihilate other. And that's why I told you to call, because if we can work it out, let's reason this thing out, man, because that's all we do is argue and bicker, and then it go downhill from there.
I want to show you a good example. It's right there in Flint.
Go.
Y'all changed our whole council about 2 or 3 times in the last 6 years.
Correct.
Don't you know when people got reprobated minds, you can pick to all day. They nothing don't change but get worse. That's what's wrong with Flint.
You preaching.
It's reprobated mind people in y'all positions of authority. Y'all got to keep on voting, and good people don't want to run. They want to lose their income and their comfortability. in Flint. Y'all have some good people, but they just participate in the government. That's one of y'all big problems.
You got me quiet, Chris. Go, you got the floor.
Yeah, because that's the real issue. How can the Republicans be a Republican and see everybody die under the Democratic power? Then when you get a Republican poison y'all. So how is...
Well, stop right there. Stop right there. I'm in Flint. I was on actual radio.
Yes.
The Flint community wanted to be poisoned. I ain't gonna say no name. I should be saying. I'm saying, God bless the child. Whoa, God bless the child that's got his own. Speaking of, it was better than drink.
I know him.
I'm not lying on him. But what I'm saying is this. When Snyder made the mistake, they paid, it wasn't a lot of money, $600 million. But watch this, they paid. Now, once he made the mistake, he paid. The money came, and the money went everywhere but Flint, really. We didn't really get a lot of money. I'm just telling the truth. I ain't gonna never. Man, we became on here.
Who was the governor at the time when the money did come to Flint? What is the affiliation?
At the time, it was Snyder.
Okay, then that's all Republicans.
No,
that's not Snyder.
but what I'm saying,
that's the Republican Party.
Listen. But it came a Democrat regime. It was ran by Democrats.
Oh, no, that's not true.
So, okay, get the truth, since you know the truth, go.
The state was running Republicans when he got that money.
It came to
Flint. The city, the state controls the city and county level. Trust me.
You gonna
yes, they do. I live in a Republican state. Can't get nothing down here because the red.
Listen, me and my house was on Flint City Council. That's what the moves now. We went to federal court. I went on the outside. I saw earlier, me and Maurice rode together. What happened to me came in, and that's how Mayor Weaver blew the whistle on the pipe replacement. They started just shy of $1 billion replacing pipes, man. And guess what? In the hood, it came to the hood. But what happened was
that money though. Guess who sent that $600 million? A Democrat sent that money.
Man, you come on, see, I ain't gonna derail with you back and forth because that ain't the intent of my call. But ain't no both sides something money, man.
No, I'm talking about the $600 million.
I'm talking about, man, both sides something money. I'm not gonna shortchange one.
Elijah McCombs.
Crazy. Where did the $600 million from go?
The vote of the Wayne's the committee. The committee. He's on the committee.
See,
yeah, he's on the committee.
Hold up. Let me grab my other iPad. Don't hang up. I'm gonna chat GPT this right quick for you. Wait. Unless you don't want me to do it, I ain't gonna do it.
No,
Hold up. Let me get out of here. Hold on one second. Talking that. Take chat off for this one. Hold up. No, you said one person sent $600 million.
What I say, he was the one who helped out the most. That's what I say.
Ain't nothing else, man. Let me tell you something. Oh Lord.
Testified in D.C.
Man gone. Everybody did. Man gone. Trump was mad. Watch this, Chris. Listen. No. I don't want to problem this right here. I don't want you to tap dance on this. Trump them son gave Matt Weaver a $30 million check to move people off of after the terrorists that needing them still talking about to this day. You know why? No, because what happened, they swept it under the rug. Hold up. I still want to chat GPT.
I'm gonna be speaking. Now, Miss Weaver only had a certain amount of authority. She couldn't do nothing.
Where was she mad in? Go. You couldn't do nothing.
Caller had took over y'all. Had took over Flint.
Man, hold on one second. I'm still looking. I got pulled up. Okay. We're gonna do the, what's his name? The one.
Elijah McCombs.
Elijah McCombs sent $600 million to Michigan for the ISIS.
Yeah, he was the main person on the committee. And he was gonna bring Snyder back because he found out he lied. State took y'all money.
Okay.
They did what they wanted to do with it and gave it to all them foundations in Flint. and the Land Center, the YMCA, YWCA. I mean, they just spread the money all around the county.
Well, let me get the answer first. No, I cannot find any credible report of official indicating that anyone named Elijah McCormick sent $1 million to Michigan for the water crisis. What does watch this? August 20th, the state of Michigan agreed to a $600 million settlement, absolutely right, to resolve many lawsuits tied to the Flint water crisis. And it goes on down. So if you saw a post saying Elijah Cummings sent $1 million, it's very likely it's military the missed amount. And here go the thing. That's how I roll.
Okay, I'm looking.
Now, any other thing you want to say? I'm gonna debunking.
Who run for mayor? When you running for mayor? Quit talking your.
When I run for? Listen, Chris, the money is gone. People is dying. Up here, huh?
You sure it's gone?
Listen, Chris. And I bless your heart in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Flint is downtown. The main state of the city downtown. Where my district, which is the second ward where Ladera Lewis resides, most of my friends done foreclosed out their house, a lot of them done died. In where Mays Ward, first ward, it's just horrific, like a drop. On these folks. And that's why I'm so frustrated, and I have to make sure we don't, my opinion on, I got to use accurate knowledge. And I know I'm going to get pushback. But I'll tell you like this. We are done. We have no representation, and you hit it on the head, because this is a spiritual warfare. The preachers, they went and grabbed the authority that was speaking for God and spiritual power and put them in the car as they call them the concerned pastors. Everything been compromised here. And the Bible said for the love, and that's what's going on. Now they got us as and all of the money that come in, they decide inside of cliques of what to do. Maurice can't roll with clique. I got to roll with my God. Against any preacher's will or any political figure's will, I have to go according to the knowledge I have to be worth my salt. Period.
But look, if they don't have money, why do all these people come to Flint City Council asking for money? And they be asking for certain amounts. If there wasn't any money, right, the council would say there's no more money. Don't be saying that.
Every city get money.
They're approving them resolutions for money for people that just popping up like
the federal government give every municipality money. When I say money, when allocated to help the least of these, it's always money. We got one of the biggest philanthropists in the world, which is Charles Stewart Foundation, leader in the heart of Flint. Flint all don't have money. You got them, they finna give another, I forgot how many $1 million to build something else. They just, you seen the grocery store up when Flint come out of food desert, that ain't nobody over there, still a desert now. You got all of these horrific monstrosities going up. But the people is in line for food. White, black, blue, green, Republican, and or Democrat. That's why I hate the race baiting, because first thing to straighten out this situation with children, period. But they use that mess to get the Democrat dollar to continue to hoard that money and funnel it through the nonprofit to their cliques, and that's got to be broke. And that's why.
Look, both parties get money. There's just not one Democrat getting all that money. The Republicans own business and nonprofits.
That's where the money coming from, man.
What do you interfere?
How many black people got money?
Say Democrat this, Democrat that. See, why is the people coming out and saying up there from another party? The Republicans just sit there and watch.
You kidding what Trump said? They tell you, right? And that's why I was telling Rich about being careful, because when we need money, you want to make your words sweet. Charles Stewart Foundation, they don't only help Flint, they help the whole world. They are philanthropists. Ruth Mott help everybody.
I went to school in Flint. Listen, there's all them public schools should have been demolished years ago, over decades ago. They would keep repairing schools. I'm in the Southwest. Southwest was the oldest school back in the 80s. They should have been demolished before they built.
Chris, listen to me. They don't know schools. Ain't no enough kids and they only got one school in Flint.
Y'all need to demolish.
They repurposing them to being affordable houses now. They turn them into apartments.
If you have a good school, some people will stay and come back. But if you never develop for your people, they ain't gonna stay.
I'm enjoying it right now, Chris. And another thing, I'm enjoying you because of the board of education. You need to get a grip. These kids been poisoned, as me was discussing, by the water. They was poisoned by the water. So okay, what teacher you get, they've been compromised. So
that's true. Everybody seems like a been compromised with other authority. It's a y'all dealing with.
No. I mean, these kids need help.
Well, yeah, I see it get worse because it look like they root Flint for the last 15 years.
See, now we back on the same page. Continue.
I never just left or stayed away from Flint. I left for the 80s.
We're on the same page,
We're
Chris.
Flint too. Yeah. It's just sad that all these different people you see with the school with, the ones making decisions. That's the sad part about the city of Flint. We went to school with these people, and they doing it to their own self.
What it is, black folks, we curse with jealousy. We curse. All of us. We the only nation of people I ever seen, and I'm running, that's killing each other. Show me another race of people that's killing and hate each other. Go. I'll do it. They don't talk about each other.
Faces.
Who?
White people. They kill everything.
Man, gone with that. Man, gone. Is that where? Okay? There are not many homicides out in Clio and out in Grand Blanc, Swartz Creek, and on and on.
Like murders out here in Texas. It ain't all black folks.
Man,
yeah.
Let me ride down Miller Road or even your downtown and look at all the black businesses flourishing. Man, you can't even fix your lips and say we the comparable. We ain't got jack.
Black businesses, but Midwest was the only, and order down there, Vets. That's the only black businesses I grew up in Flint. Downtown Flint.
We have to know a house.
Was bus to go to different sizes.
A house divided against itself won't stand, Chris.
It's obvious.
You're right. I agree.
The pastors on the money, well, the money. Because I remember Tony Palladino asking, what's that woman used to be on council with you? What's her name? What's the lady name?
Monica Galloway.
Can't see her. I think it was Judy. I think Judy had just got on council.
Oh, she went with me then. Okay. Continue.
She shut Tony Palladino down when he asked about what about the pastors and that money. She should have shut up in front of council. Later, he died. I remember him bringing it. Tony Palladino knew about them preachers getting money.
He here know about the preachers getting money.
Well, they know now, but I'm talking about where everybody they know.
We been know about the concerned pastors getting money.
The water pipe. I remember I had put a thing up on $1 million. When Christie got her, it was more like 96 maybe to 100 million that they got. That woman Millay was all involved in that. You see, at the time.
Well, I tell you one bad shape.
We sit back and we dissecting that what's going on in Flint because a lot of us still be going back to Flint. We be watching our different podcasts, but we be going back to Flint.
Yeah, but I tell you like this, Chris, and this is truth. No joking matter. Flint is almost a non-minority community, black minority community. It's transitioning now. The immigrants is equaling us on the north side now. And
yeah, it's terrible, because like I said, I grew up in first ward, second ward, and I ain't never seen it that bad like it is like this. I mean, the kids, I remember out there for the last several years, I ain't see kids playing. I ride around the hood, and I ain't see no kids out there.
Yes.
To be on bikes, people be 60 years old riding a bike. I was like, where the kids at riding?
I said that earlier. We're bad.
I don't blame them to leave Flint.
The churches ain't even sustainable no more, Holly, here.
I can't believe it's 400 churches, bro. I can't believe the church.
And people suffering. God is God by himself. God is not to be mocked. But yet, we're in a system in a time to where this is like a godless nation now, man. You got unified. We need each other. Period.
I remember Stockton, California was like that. I've been to different cities and states. They have the same type of issue where the black community, they was losing a lot of money. Then by that time, a Democrat can get in power at that time. If you realize, majority of other cities in other states, there were Republicans running those states when they had money.
Well, one thing.
At the city level.
Mercy live with Flint a little longer, stay with Flint longer, because this is not good. And I promise you, I call it, and seeing people that was making it, they're not making it. I'm seeing people going deteriorating left and right, man.
I've been seeing it too.
People way younger than me on wheelchairs. I don't like it. I don't like it. In the have
LA, man, Hawthorne City out there, I mean, they just everywhere. But they got places all on every corner of California.
Here too.
Yeah, man, it's just like a community of them dialysis out there.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Chris. Stay mindful. But I'm gonna tell you something. Why you and sound like you very healthy, and you sound young. You about what, 30 something?
I'm 60 years old.
Oh, you're grown. Shit, you sound real young. But I'll tell you like this: you got your health. You got your health.
Health club.
You're right, but you got your health, Chris. But a lot of people don't know what I'm finna tell you. When you get sick, the window. And when you get sick, it's too late to repent or take back. You're going to want anybody to come in your stead to help you. It's people who have rich grandkids and kids laying up in these nursing homes by themselves this time of year. It's different when you're healthy. Neglect put in place where love our neighbor as ourselves. I don't know why we so hell bent on this Democrat Republican mess. Our best righteousness as filthy rags, all of us corrupt and supposed to be condemned to death. But God's grace and mercy, we got to break that curse while we got a chance.
If you take the money from either one, they would do us right. As long as there's plenty of money, no party gonna be upstanding to help the people down low. And no matter who's in power in charge. Because I've been in the world 60 years. America never been great for my people. And I've been all over the world, country too. 60 years and I served in the military. I know.
You're actually making a point. You're making a real good point. A real good point.
America great again.
For your people, for us, we always been struggling.
Right.
And the ones that got ahead by numbers or some kind of racketeering or penitentiary. That's correct. Or clicks.
Yeah, somebody you know. Nepotism.
Wow.
Real.
Well, I thank God for His grace. I thank God for His grace. I thank God for you having to be man enough to. No, it's good. It ain't good to get pushed back, but when you get pushed back and you get it to where you can actually be cordial with it, you know what I'm saying? We're losing your cool and be able to take a pushback, because I said that to the people here, preachers, they didn't got what they hating, what God created, and it's dangerous. You don't want to put your mouth on somebody. You're supposed to love thy neighbor. Black folks, the people in power try to put people over to hate somebody. I don't like what he did. I'm not of a Trump. But I know this. God said He made everybody. I better be careful where I put my mouth on. That's what I would tell you.
Most of our people, and I'm talking about all racial people,
yes,
it's always a business transaction if they're going to help you or not. They always going to monetize it some kind of way where it's information, no matter what it is. They want it to be a business transaction where they can make some money. If there's not going to be no money for them, they ain't going to help anyone.
Well,
family member,
when you put scripture on it, you only, because guess what? They still living. It ain't over till it's over.
Like his wife is giving money she know what to do too. There's other people who got money know what to do. If they ain't gonna help nobody, what's the use of having all that money?
Correct.
And then going.
It's the same thing. Now we're on the same page.
Because you ain't taking with you.
People need help. These kids in Flint is cold. These houses are cold. Kids ain't properly got coats. They having coat drives at certain churches and food available. It's wrong, Chris. And God got all of these resources, and people hoarding it. Republican and Democrat. Yes.
Why we went into the depression in the 1930s? Do you really know the real reason why?
Why?
The real reason why rich people the money. You remember when Cadillac almost went out of business?
Hold up. Yeah, I remember that, but hold up. I need you to stop right there. 2025. How can I think the rich Republican and or Democrats hoarding money when they sent $1 million here for the water? Watch this. It ain't that much money, but it's only 85,000 here, and it's better than what we got. All we got was a water credit to this day. A water credit for a 1 month or whatever it was.
Okay, this is a good example of what you brought up. The most money went to the rich folks. When you look at it,
hold up and see.
They need that money.
Okay, hold up. See, notice I'm standing because what a lie is told it. A lie, don't care who tell it. That lie went some black people too, man.
It didn't go to the source issue of the problem.
That's what I'm saying. Now we're saying the same thing, Chris.
Okay, because see that the Stevens guy, they didn't work for that money, right?
No. I ain't talking about W.T. Stevens because that's totally different.
You said black people.
No. I'm talking about the water. See, you're talking about different parts of money. W.T. Stevens water crisis when the $1 billion came in for pipe replacement. There was a company, AECon and all them. That's different. I'm talking about the water settlement for the residents. The attorneys took a whole big chunk of that money. And plus, we ain't even talking about the doggone off that money.
Well, I'm going to tell you, whoever was married at the time, which I had two mayors, this is what you think.
River was married down.
Okay, listen, she could have just hit it, right? So any money that comes from the federal government, the residents get first tip after the money.
Let me stop it.
Back would have done.
Mayor Weaver will tell you like this.
You would have destroyed.
Man Neely would have said this. Listen, no. See, listen, Chris. Knowledge power. Mayor Weaver and Mayor Neely would have told you this. See, I ain't gonna lie on nobody. They would have told you this. Federal dollars come earmarked with instructions. You don't get to spend that money at will. They have to do what they tell them to do and the way they say do that money, and then give reports on it.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Not federal money.
Tell me what. Chat GPT that will go. What money that is not federal government? Go.
All federal money don't be earmarked.
Okay, go. Tell me one and let me check it out and let's see how accurate you are. Go.
Yeah, all federal money that comes to your state don't be earmarked.
Okay, you want me to?
The council made rules for the ARPA money.
Say that again.
The city council made rules.
Man, Chris, I thought you knew something about government. You don't know you're talking to a former elected official? It don't look like that, man.
I studied government in Mississippi.
I don't care what you study. It don't work like that.
I studied it.
Oh, Lord.
I know about government. Yeah, all federal money don't be earmarked.
Hold on. Let me just grab the truth checking in. How about that? Again.
My city and state got federal dollars from that ARPA money. They did not get the money from the people. They read the city to the people. Can you hear me?
I'm listening.
And that's what I kept on going at Judy and them for, talking about the money is for the city. That money wasn't for the city. Y'all, when they switched that and passed that money to take the ARPA money and put in the general fund, that's when it became city money. That's what happened. They could have gave just like
The federal money come unearmarked.
Saginaw, Michigan did the opposite of what Flint did for the residents. That's a good example in your state, right? Which is like 30 miles. Yeah.
Right.
The council could have to them residents to redo them pipes, new filters, water heaters, and roofs. It's just that simple, man. It was a stroke of a pen.
If you say so.
Look, remember, Republicans are black too. I don't know, y'all keep blaming Democrats. Them black folks that
anybody, I ain't hooked on race. You
when I say people, I ain't saying. I'm just saying there are black Republicans too. They got to be aided and abetted by people like us. Their job done, and both parties work together.
Right.
That's a fact. That's how it is, bro.
I agree.
Like y'all, all the good people don't get elected. Because Sister Muhammad should have been elected if you weren't going to get elected. The first thing. People rather see any other body. And they know when the mayor is cool with them, you know.
trying to get Sister Muhammad elected. That's why she did the recall on me. She the one did the recall. No, she did because I wouldn't go against Gil when they claimed they wanted Weaver in there so bad when Mayo, I wouldn't sign a subpoena for Gil to go raise them got Muhammad to go and do a recall petition. So you understand that.
Well, I went to school with Sister Muhammad. She was Sister Dan and Cat. She was a good person, as I remember, in school. But you know, I just know electing is over and over.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But that money, they gonna ball that up because state got plenty of money. As soon as most of them people die and get this rest of this money for this water settlement, they gonna destroy north side of Flint.
So already, well, you're absolutely correct with that because they got it slated as green space. You absolutely you're right. You nailed that one. You're right, Chris. Well, I'm gonna get out of here in a minute. I'm supposed to get out of here. Man, you got a lot of sense, man. I enjoy you, man. But I didn't know you was way out in Texas. You way away from here. Where's your heart? Huh?
A lot of people in Michigan was from the side.
Yeah, but I know you was that far away, man. From Michigan.
Oh, you did?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what kind of weather you got? What kind of weather y'all got out there?
Well, we got 60s.
Yeah, man, come on, you the lion.
40s at night. And I've been watching.
You're gonna tell me right now it's 60 degrees out in Texas.
It's about 58 now. I'm
man, get here. You ain't got no coat.
No, the jacket sometimes. Yesterday was 70.
Get off this phone, man. Shit, it's freezing.
You got that pop? Hey, you better run that.
No, man, it's freezing. I enjoyed you, Chris. We're gonna talk again, Doc.
Okay, then.
All right. All right, Chris. I enjoyed you, man. All right. Oh, boy, that was my buddy Chris Caleb. Man, that dude got a lot of sense. Shit. Oh, boy, I enjoyed y'all. I did what this is, but I didn't figure out this equipment. I'd like to thank Rich. I'd like to thank Chris Caleb and y'all as well. Oh, boy, man, I see why people do this all day, every day. But I got work I got to get done, and I don't feel like work Saturday. I'm checking this out before I jump off. Yep. Let me see what we got. Let me see. I think I'm good. Someone you step to the rear. 810-221-9342. 810-221-9342. Mr. Taliba, I know she probably ain't on here. I like to talk to her. Robin said, that's a fact, Chris. Demetrio said, you're right, Chris. Oh, what else? I'm just trying to read Flint become a rich man town. The whole nation becoming a rich man town. People don't know they got to still live. Is that it? Anybody else got anything on their mind before I agree to take 2 steps to the rear? Dimitri, you want to call 810-221-93? Anybody. The number scrolling across the screen. We don't do big eyes and little U's. Get it off your mind. Because I enjoy y'all. We don't do big eyes, little U's. Stanley Jackson, anybody on the call. Rodney, what's going on, man? Oh, boy, it's cold out there today. It's cold out there. What we got about a little over a week before Christmas, and then we head into a brand new year, 2020. I'm hoping people did pretty good this year. It's getting rough. It's getting lean out there, y'all. It's getting. Hopefully, it get better for some people, and me as well. But I'm going to take 2 steps to really get on out of here. We'll be back tonight at 10. I'm going to check this equipment again. I'm not satisfied. I can't get this stuff to work right. About drive safety, life you say very well could be your own peace. I'm up out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good one.